Alright guys, so in this video I just want to go over all the RCs and tell you guys what I want to do with them, what they need to get running, and stuff that I'm going to be doing on the channel. So let's get started. First off, we got the Stampede 4x4 Apollo. Obviously it's not on wheels and tires because I have ordered some and I'm waiting for those to come in. They probably won't be in for another 2-3 weeks. So let's take the body off. Obviously I'm gonna need a new body really soon. Hopefully I can do that. Maybe I can fix this body. But anyways, shocks, they're good. Electronics, I would really want a VXL system for this truck so I can put this system into the next RC. Honestly, what I've done to it already, as you can see, I've put the Leopard brushless system in there. I put the 2075 servo in there. I have put Emax springs on the stock shocks, stock oil. I got G extra heavy duty drive shafts, aluminum in the rear. They're low budget. They're low budget aluminum drive shafts. If you have a Stampede 4x4 or slash 4x4 and you are on a budget and you want good heavy drive shafts that won't snap, they're fairly cheap. They're like $25 for a set of 2. So yeah, you can get away with just running the metal drive shafts in the front, or in the rear, because all the power is going to the rear, and you can get away with running the stock plastic drive shafts up front. I have done the aluminum hexes by Hot Racing. I have done the stainless steel screw kit, which I haven't gone through the whole entire truck, but most of the center chassis and the skid plates and the bumpers I have put stainless steel screws. Now on to the next part. As you can see, I am using battery posts for the rear body mount, and I'm using that body mount that needs to go away. It's not working too good. It works, but it's crap. So anyways, next thing I've done is the steel spur gear inside it. I just got tired of ripping up spur gears, so and then the last thing I have done, I have done the wheelie bar. I wanted the blue one, but I decided to get the black. And then I have put turnbuckles on all 4 corners, which came off the Traxxas Slash. So I will be obviously getting my new tires in, and yeah, let's move on to the next RC. Alright, so the next RC is Cerberus, my other 2-wheel drive Slash. So nothing really, not a lot of stuff, not as much stuff as the Stampede 4x4. So let's just take the body off. The body's in really good shape still, just dirty. So as you can see, I have no ESC in there. That's because I have to get my ESC soldered. There's a connection issue, and I don't have a battery with Dean's anymore. So besides my nickel metal, and I can't charge that on my LiPo charger for some reason. But anyways, what I have done, I have installed the 2056 servo out of my Stampede 4x4. The 2075, it's almost too much for this truck. The Slash is super light, and for my driving style, it was super hard to control on a track. The steering was too fast, and with a good radio, I was using the axial, and most of the reason why I couldn't get used to it is because of that radio. It feels so much different than the Traxxas TQ. But anyways, the 2056 works perfect in this car. It suits my driving style, and I have gone competitive with this truck. I race the stock class. Haven't talked about that. I'll do that in the next update video. But anyways, I have the Proline adjustable body mounts, which were donated by Chevy RC. Thank you a ton, man. I love these things. Front and rear. Now let's talk suspension. Up front, I got these blue aluminum shocks. They're blue aluminum capped and threaded bodied. I got the Stampede 4x4 linear springs up front, where it's perfect how I want my truck to ride, and I'm using 50 weight in the front. On the rear, I have the stock Traxxas extra long shocks. I'm using these black springs by Integy, and using one preload for the shock, and they ride just fine. And I'm using the stock 30 weight that Traxxas provides. And other than that, the truck's stock A-arm, stock skid plates, stock bumpers, stock servo, or 2056 servo. I am running the brush setup until I get something else for the Stampede, and I'll put the Leopard system in here. This truck is going to be my race setup. I have it already set up for racing. What I gotta do to keep this running is the ESC soldered, obviously, a battery, and then I need to adjust my wheels and tires. Obviously, they're not perfectly aligned, so I need to bring this one out and this one in and make sure my servo's centered, and yeah, it should be ready to go. Once I get the brush system in there, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna take it down to my local hobby shop and hopefully get some laps in there, and then do the first heat of the race. Why I'm not gonna do this again the third is because the first heat starts at 7, and you have 30 minutes of practice. So the first race starts at 7:30. Then you gotta wait another almost an hour and 45 minutes for all the other classes to race, and then by the end of your class, which is the two-wheel drive short course truck, it's like 11:30 at night. So, and pretty much, I don't want to, I don't have my own car yet, so that I can drive myself there. So when I do, I will definitely be racing more, and hopefully when I do get a job soon, I will actually be able to afford the RC hobby. So let's get on to the next vehicle. Alright guys, so this is the last vehicle, the Slash two-wheel drive Roadkill. Obviously you can see the body is all kinds of massacred. I did put on some Rockstar and Metal Militia decals, which are coming off, but this truck is over 3 years old. So let's get into what is under the hood. So start out with, I got the Spectrum servo. I think it's a S606 water resistant servo. Works awesome. I think it's for the low C 1/10 short course truck, the 4x4 one, and it was the best servo that I've ever had. and it's the cheapest. It was like less than 12 bucks. So if you guys are looking for a hop-up servo, go and check it out. It's the Spectrum 6 or S606. Now let's move on. So we got the red aluminum shocks up front. I need new springs. I'm using 45 weight in the front, and those springs just came off some other shocks that I had received. So I have the stock Traxxas shocks in the rear, stock springs, and there's barely any oil on them, but it's the stock 30 weight. But I mean, and then I have the brushless motor in here, 2300 kV. I have a geared 2390. Obviously you can see that this is all out of whack. So obviously I need turnbuckles for the rear. I don't necessarily need them up front. I just need to bring this left front wheel in more, and it should be driving straight. I got RPM arms all the way around in black, and then I got the Integy skid plate in the rear, and that's pretty much it on the stock bottom mounts, stock shock towers. You know, everything else is stock besides the RPM arms, the shocks, servo, and the skid plate. Of course, the brushless motor, I will be getting a 80 amp ESC for that shortly, hopefully. This is going to be my basher. I'm going to have it set up as the short course truck, and you know, if I get, you know, my track in my backyard set up, the two short course trucks, and I'll have two short course trucks if me and my dad or my brother wants to go and do some laps on the track. We have the short course trucks to run, and when I want to blow the pants off anybody, I'll take out my Stampede 4x4. But yeah, other than that, not really much. I need the receivers for both these slashes. I need the turnbuckles. I need tires. This one has a rip pretty bad, but I mean it's still runnable, no traction, but a body isn't necessary. But yeah, so I will be doing another Q&A video, so message me your questions down below, and let's try and get as many questions as possible to make a good Q&A video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and yeah, tell me in the comments what you guys thought, and ask away for a Q&A. And I will be doing an update tomorrow for the ESC and battery, and hopefully I can get that working so I can get my Stampede and my slash up there working again. So if you guys enjoyed, if you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.